Player, target permanent. Can't handle this opponent. Oh, there's another Epiphany. Yes. Let's go ahead and tuck this. Activate. Miss. Cast. Actually get to do double time warps this turn. Woo! Look at this. ×2. Player, target permanent. Just showing off what I can do here. 3 extra turns on the stack. Oh, that's insane. That's a lot of fun. Okay, people, get your quad sleeves ready, because it's time to do some time warping. Most people are trying this out in a blue-green ramp shell. I don't think we need it. We're just going to play mono blue extra turns. And count this, you ready? 12 time walks. And that's not even it. We've still got a Planeswalker who has the ability too, though it takes a little time to get there. Of course, 4 time warps, the card that was introduced in the Strixhaven archives. Karn's Temporal Sundering, which does require you to have a legendary, but we've got plenty of those. It's not going to be a problem to get this active. And of course, Alrund's Epiphany, the win con of the deck. After that, we'll move on to this. Just some cantrips. I've got a 5th one as opt. I kind of want actually to do 4 ops and 1 Brainstorm, but Brainstorm does play off of one of the legendaries we have. We'll get to that in a second. Memory Lapse, just good counterspell. Most of the time, we're not trying to actually counter our opponent's spells. We're just trying to get to turn 4 and turn 5 when we can start casting our time walks. But for the most part, Memory Lapse does a good job basically acting as an early time walk until we can get to where we're chaining them off. Just a little bit of ramp here. I was running more Mox Ambers, but it felt like whenever I was getting extras built up in my hand, it wasn't doing anything. So instead I replaced it with Mind Stone because I can always trip this off to draw a card, which is really good. Now onto the legendaries. Baral, just to make things cheaper, plus it plays off of Memory Lapse pretty well to make sure you get your land drops and get your extra time walk effects in. Kefnet the Mindful is really cool. It's a good way to finish off a game, plus it plays in synergy with one of the lands we're playing. We'll get there in just a second. Narset, Part of the Veils, helps find a bunch of time walks or whatever you're needing to look for the particular situation. But the cool thing about this is it's one of the cards that plays off of Brainstorm really well. You just tuck one of the cards you want to add back to your hand before activating Narset. Then you activate Narset, and you make sure one of the other cards you tuck is a card you don't want, and then it'll help you filter through your hand. You can't get full value off of it like you do fetch lands, but it still does play off of it pretty well. And of course, Teferi, 3 extra ways to take turns. This one lets you take 2 extra turns. Just good solid filtering. Great Planeswalker for the deck. Then of course 2 Castle Vantress just to help make sure you're hitting your time walks. 23 islands and a Mystic Sanctuary. Mystic Sanctuary plus Kefnet. If we get this together, oh, it's a wrap. Whenever you get Kefnet, Mystic Sanctuary, and a time warp, you just start looping them off of each other, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, let's get to the games and see how we do. Okay, let's do some time warping here. Count High Devil. That's interesting. Okay, this is fine. I mean, I got Narset, so I can potentially ramp with Mox Amber to cast something early. Against a Luris deck on the draw, this could be bad if my opponent has a Thoughtseize. Granted, what are they going to Thoughtseize? Okay, so this is going to be Auras. Obviously, Hateful Eidolon doesn't do anything. Now, a Spirit Dancer will. Okay, that's not going to do anything at all. So the first 2 turns have been fine. Okay, and I can Brainstorm. Okay, there's a Spirit Dancer a turn too late. Okay, could play this Narset, and then they have to attack it, and then they'll waste a bunch of draws. This is fine. I don't want any more lands. I want to play this in case I want to cast this Brainstorm. And they really need to get this Narset off the board because I'm getting... Okay. So they're gonna get Narset off the board. I should have cast the Brainstorm before. That's alright. Okay. Let's see what I can get off this. Alright. Got plenty of extra turns coming. Yeah, we'll go in that order. It's fine. Do I care about anything they cast? I don't think so. I think I just want to set up extra turns. So I'll have to cast a Time Warp in order to chain Epiphanies. I won't get to do it when I want to, but I think I'm going to need to, because my opponent's probably going to be able to clock me soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead if I give them another turn. So I'm going to go ahead and Time Warp here. Well, actually, alright, so this is 8, so they just need 2. They just need 2, so... Alright. Okay. And at least with this, I can... block the core Spirit Dancer. Okay. Alright, so I won't get Sundering this turn. Can crack this. Okay, I can attack with some of these. I'm gonna attack with 2. Unfortunately, my opponent can still use Spirit Dancer. However, I do have a Memory Lapse if they play something big. Dead weight. Sure. I lose a token. Draw 2 cards, that's fine. I can just get another legendary in play. All that glitters. Yeah, we're gonna lapse that. Sure. I can actually take this, right? Yeah, I can take this. So I can keep that bird just in case. Crack this. See what I can find with ops. Definitely don't need another land. Epiphany seems good. Alright, do I want to activate this? I don't think I have. Okay, well, deck didn't really give me a choice there. Tell you what, I'm gonna not attack with any of these. That way maybe I can kill some of these Eidolons, or at least one of them. Okay, nothing I can do about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here just in case I don't find anything in the top two. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, there's a Narset, so that's an extra turn. So no reason to fix again. There's an Epiphany. Actually, play the land, cast Epiphany. Okay. It's another Narset. That's good. Okay. Let's go Sundering. Target player. Target Narset. Okay. Maybe able to sneak this one out. Sundering seems really good. Could sneak this one out. Activate. Another Narset. Let's go with another Sundering. Target myself. Target Narset. Time warp. Oh, I'm already under a time warp? Yeah. Okay. I'm already under a time warp. So activate. There's another Sundering. Perfect. That is game. Ooh, and a Sanctuary. Alright, let's do it. Where'd it go? There it is. Take action. And I can Sundering. Target player. Target permanent. That's it, opponent. Got you. Target player. Doesn't matter. Yes. Okay. Keep this. Activate. Woo! That is sweet. Oh, it feels so good to control every turn of the game. That one was tough to sneak out of. Had to use a lot of tokens just to... Alright, hopefully I can find a Narset. My opponent plays a Thoughtseize. This is really cool. Okay, so a Lifegain. Alright, so definitely want that Memory Lapse. I mean, the lands don't matter, sure. That's fine, not concerned about that. Basically just don't want them to put anything into play that can end the game fast, because my next few turns are kind of bad. Until I can find something... Yeah, this is fine. They can gain as much life as they want, I just don't need a huge threat. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a huge threat. These are just 1/1s. Not concerned about them. Opponent was worried about a Shark Typhoon, I think. I mean, lands because it doesn't do anything. Sure. Alright, if I play Narset, I take Memory Lapse away from myself, so I don't want to do that. Okay, Heliod. They're 1, 2, 3. Okay, they would have it. So, yeah, I can't let them have this. Not yet. Okay, I could Time Warp. Really wouldn't do anything. At least if I play Narset, I can possibly get another Memory Lapse. How good is Memory Lapse? Yeah. Memory Lapse really isn't that good in this situation, but it does buy me an extra turn. Plus this attack will too. Oh, they're leaving me Narset. Oh, they don't know how bad that is. Oh, my opponent does not know how bad that is that they left me with Narset. Yeah, we're gonna bounce this. Okay. Let's go Temporal Sundering. Target me. I'm gonna bounce Narset this time. Okay. I can play Narset. I can play that and take another turn. Okay. Already got another Narset. I think Time Warp's the best thing to take here. Okay. Opponent indeed messed up, but they really couldn't have known that that was a mistake. Alright, just trying to find an Epiphany somewhere. Sundering is fine, that gives me extra Narset triggers. There's an Epiphany. Perfect. Got it. Okay, opponent's gonna get some life gain triggers here. Okay, nothing there. Might as well keep that. Okay, so I can bounce. Target player, bounce Narset. Okay. Play Mind Stone. Attack. Okay. Play Narset. Hoping for a Teferi at some point. There's a Teferi. How much mana do I have? 7. Okay, so I'm short. So I'm just gonna Time Warp. Can I crack this Mind Stone? I don't want to do it yet. Alright, let's activate this. Activate Teferi. There's a Time Warp. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Extra turn. Save that island for Teferi. There's an Epiphany. Discard. Alright, so gain life. But I get an extra turn. Okay, I can crack this Mind Stone. I can crack both these Mind Stones, or tuck this. Discard, so that doesn't matter. Alright, crack this. Alright, end turn. Perfect. Sanctuary. Put Time Warp on top. Activate Teferi. Oops, no, do not discard that. Let's unselect that one. Perfect. Whew. That could have been a disaster. Okay, opponent may get... Never mind. Okay. Let's activate Epiphany. Opponent gains life again. Turn. Okay, there's another Narset. Let's activate Teferi first. Yeah, activate Teferi first. Discard an island. Cast Narset. Let's keep this one. Activate. Down to just a few cards left. 19 cards. Opt. Sure. Suppose that's fine. Keep this. Activate. Nothing. Okay. I've got the Memory Lapse. Okay. I've got the Memory Lapse. It would take a lot for my opponent to... Yep, that's nothing. Cool. Good game. Alright, so they're all going into Teferi. Let's go ahead and activate this. Not really worried about that. I'll discard this other Teferi. It's not a problem. Alright, there's a Sundering opponent. I believe that's game. Target player, target permanent. Just showing off at this point. And back to me. Oh, this is too good. How many extra turns is this? Ghost MTG. I know this name from somewhere. Okay. I mean, there's an opt. If I get a card that lets me use Mox Amber, then that'll turn Temporal Sundering on, so that's good. Kind of want to know what I'm up against first. Could miss out on Narset. Okay, they're gonna show me something. Okay, so there's potential for a Thoughtseize. Baral's good. Baral actually gives me a good turn 2 play. Ooh, and a Memory Lapse. That works. Let's go ahead and cast this. Tuck that. Might as well attack. So I've got a Memory Lapse and my extra turns are cheaper. No thank you, opponent. I would like to keep my Baral. Might as well discard a land. And let's take extra turns. How far can I get with this? There's a Narset. I could take an extra turn here, but I think getting Narset in play is more important. Okay, there's another Narset. I don't really care to play this other one. Alright, so they can get rid of whatever they want. Oh no, Ritual of Soot. Ugh, and there's a Memory Lapse too. Okay. So I could activate Temporal Sundering, but I think, yeah, I think it's fine. Let's just do this. Keep this, activate. This way I can chain off stuff. Okay. Alright, this is fine. If they want to try to the devil Narset, that's okay. Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast this. Huh, sure. Okay. Activate. Teferi is good. Alright, so could play Sundering. Bounce Narset. I wouldn't be able to recast it. I think just getting Teferi in play. Yeah. At worst, I'm gonna get to filter twice. Okay. So this is probably gonna target Teferi. Too bad you can't phase itself out. Okay, that's fine. Time Warp's actually better. I wish I had... Well, I was trying to protect Teferi. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the bin. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to my turn here. Alright, target. Let's tap these first. Okay. Target player, target permanent. Okay, cast Narset. There's a Time Warp. There's an Epiphany, so that's good. So Sundering. Okay. Alright, so same thing. Tap, tap. Target player, target permanent. Okay. Opponent maybe seeing the loops now. This is why Sundering is so good. Get all this card value. Oh, there's another Epiphany. Can play another Mind Stone. Okay, activate. Target player, target permanent. Can't handle this opponent. Oh, there's another Epiphany. Yes. Let's go ahead and tuck this. Activate. Miss. Cast. Actually get to do double Time Warps this turn. Woo! Look at this. ×2. Player, target permanent. Just showing off what I can do here. 3 extra turns on the stack. Oh, that's insane. That's a lot of fun.